If you've been wondering how to grow your Pinterest in 2025, you're in the right place. Today, I'm sharing 7 best tips that are not just trendy, but proven strategies that work for business owners just like you. Hey there, I'm Laura Reich, Pinterest marketing strategist, and your go-to guide for turning Pinterest into a profit powerhouse. Stick around because I've got a bonus tip at the end that most people overlook, but it can completely change your results. Ready? Tip number 1. Let's optimize your Pinterest profile for 2025 trends. Pinterest profiles have evolved. In 2025, it's not just about keywords in your bio. It's about creating a brand vibe that resonates with your ideal audience. Update your bio picture with something high quality and on brand. Be able to use your bio to be able to clearly state the transformation or value that you provide with your keywords baked in, of course, but in a more conversational tone. You want to be able to help them understand why should they care? You have about 3 seconds to be able to convert them at this time when they're looking at your account. The other thing that did change is when putting in keywords into your actual name in your profile, most of the time they are not going to show up on a desktop. That is something that has changed along with the cover image. The size requirements of that have changed. If you want to see how to be able to best create a cover image for the new size requirements, go ahead and check out my other video where we cover this more in depth. The other thing you want to do is under your saved tab, you want to make sure that you are organizing this to feature not the last pin added or A to Z, but specific ones that reflect your content pillars and align with the services or products that you offer. You want to use this as basically your Pinterest storefront. If it doesn't feel intentional, people are going to keep scrolling. Now, keep in mind, most of the time people are going to find you from the pins when they are doing search. But these things are the foundation of your overall Pinterest account. So it is important to make sure that you are focusing on these things to create that foundation. You don't build a house without a foundation. So why are you building your Pinterest strategy without your Pinterest profile foundation? Tip number 2 is we want to focus on quality over quantity with your pins. This is something I talk a lot about to my coaching clients in my result coaching program. Gone are the days of pumping out dozens of pins daily. The 2025 Pinterest algorithm, or Pinterest computer as I call it, rewards fresh quality content over massive pinning. So here's the game plan. Create 2, maybe 3 high quality pins per week. If you have a lot of content and you've been putting content out there online into the world for years, then maybe focus on 4 or 5 quality pins per day. Focus on eye-catching designs, bold text overlays, and content that's going to help them. Promise that clear value. So when we're looking at pins, the things that we know about Pinterest users is that they are already problem aware. They're looking to solve what they are dealing with. So when we use something like unlock more clicks with Pinterest titles, or we're going in and searching for things and we're doing pin hacking, which is my trademark program that I teach in my Jumpstart cohort, when we're looking at that, we want to take note. What do we see? Big, bold text, gorgeous images. And those are the things we want to focus on when it comes to those eye-catching designs. It's better to actually pin less, but take time to make those pins absolutely irresistible. Focus on what they are going to get out of it. What are you helping with them and their problem? Their problem doesn't mean they don't know how to DIY something. Their problem could specifically mean that they don't know who they need to hire. They don't know what product to purchase or where to get it from. So it's not just DIY and craft. It can be, but it can also be services. They have a problem that they need somebody's service for. They have a problem that they're looking for a product for a birthday party. Those are still problems. Those are still solutions you can provide. So don't focus on just pumping out 50 pins a day, but focus on what are you solving for them. And when we look at the content planner that I put together and sell on my storefront, we talk about the three main areas: awareness, consideration, and purchase. How many times do you want to have pins going out daily for awareness? How many times for consideration, and how many times for purpose? You're looking at your bigger strategy goal. Are you looking for leads? Are you looking for sales? That's going to be what you focus on when we talk about the quality of the pins you are putting out. Pinterest users are savvy. They're looking for the quality solution. They're not just looking for pretty pictures. We can pay anybody or design ourselves pretty amazing pictures or have gorgeous pictures of our products. But if we're not helping them connect the dots of how this is a good solution for them right now, they're not going to care. Step 3 is focusing on leveraging content that talks about the ideas, right? It gives them more for their audience. And so yes, in 2025, idea pins are gone. However, you can use them with ads if you so choose to, but Pinterest users are also loving interactive content like carousel pins, video pins, or even the new collage pen. So for service-based businesses, check out creating maybe a quick before and after transformational pin, or share a behind the scenes video workflow. For product-based businesses, show your products in action, maybe with short engaging video clip. You could put a collage together of different ways that your products could be used. Interactive engaging pins are going to keep people on your content longer, which is going to tell the Pinterest computer that your content is worth promoting for the specific keywords you are trying to rank for. Tip 4, dive deep into Pinterest trends. I have another video specifically going through how to be able to use Pinterest Predict or trends.pinterest.com. Pinterest Predict is your new bestie. In 2025, Pinterest is leaning heavily into seasonal and emerging trends. So here's how you can stay ahead. Use your research time wisely. You can use the Pinterest Trends tool for insight, but research trends monthly. And bonus tip we talk about in my Pinterest Trends tool video is you want to make sure you are at least 4 to 6 months ahead of those monthly trends. Then go ahead and create content that aligns with what's currently going to be booming and what is coming up in that 4 to 6 month mark. Timing is going to be everything. So I don't say just switch to everything that's going to be trending in 4 to 6 months. You still want to have some that's focused on your current strategy goals and what's currently booming right now in trends. Incorporate these trends into your pins, your boards, your descriptions, and keep everything super fresh for positioned with your content for those trends deep into linking arms with your bestie and getting that maximum visibility. Tip number 5, prioritize SEO-friendly descriptions and titles. Keywords aren't going anywhere, my friends, but the strategy behind them has actually leveled up. So here's how to master Pinterest SEO in 2025. Focus on writing pin titles that evoke curiosity or provide a clear solution. Example, you could do something like 5 quick fixes for your Pinterest marketing titles. That's going to help them understand or be a little bit more curious about what are the fixes and what am I doing wrong? If you want a guide on some of the proven Mad Lib style titles that have worked for my clients and my students in the past, go ahead and check the description below for my free download that offers the pin title guide. Make sure that when you are doing your pin titles, you are adding 2 to 3 targeted keywords into your pin description naturally. Again, this needs to be a conversation with the Pinterest user. Help them understand the benefits of clicking through and getting the offer, downloading the thing, purchase the product or service. And don't forget, hashtags are a thing of the past. I don't use them at all. The only time I ever tell people to use them is if they have like 4 or 5 characters left and they're trying to fill space. We personally don't use them for my clients, and I think they're a thing that has phased out. The key here is to make your content feel human first and then optimize it second. The people on the other side of your pins are human. They are real users. So make sure you're speaking directly to them. Tip number 6, when you're ready, use Pinterest ads strategically. If you're ready to supercharge your growth for 2025, Pinterest ads are your ticket. Focus on promoting your lead magnets or high value content. You can start with a smaller budget, like $10 to $15 a day, and test different creatives to see what resonates. I typically tell my students in my Pintastic ads course that you want to test for 2 to 3 weeks at a very minimum without changing anything, so that you can actually get all of that data and those juicy bits to tell you exactly what you can change and fine tune with your campaigns to make sure that you are converting the best in the long run. Once that's done, keep an eye on your analytics, fine tune your campaigns over time, and it's going to consistently help you. So make sure that you are strategic about who you're targeting, what you're promoting, what interests they're going for, and focus on their psychographic, not just the demographic. Tip number 7, and the last one for today, is build a full funnel content strategy. Again, this is something that I dive deep into with my Pintastic Results coaching program. To be able to truly grow Pinterest in 2025, you need to be able to think beyond the platform. You can't just think about putting pins up there and hoping and praying that it's like spaghetti that sticks to the wall. You need to be able to focus on the awareness, consideration, and purchase content. Have lead magnets that link seamlessly to your pins. Use email marketing to nurture those leads into customers. Have pins that lead directly to a fact answer question page or to a sales page. You want to build a content system where Pinterest acts like the top of your funnel, guiding people to deeper connections like email lists, sales pages, other platforms, things like that. Pinterest growth is not just about your monthly views. Monthly views don't put money in the bank, and neither do impressions. It's about creating a full strategy system like my Growth to Greatness framework that converts visibility into actual revenue. And here is my bonus tip for you: master analytics for your long-term success. I know Google Analytics has changed. We're now on the G4 platform. It is actually very intuitive and very helpful to be able to understand how to search on that platform for what actually is ranking and bringing in traffic for you. If that's something you do not have connected, you can still use the analytics that Pinterest provides. So here's the pro tip that sets Pinterest users apart from users to pros. Analytics are going to be your secret weapon. You can go into your Pinterest account, and I'll show you guys here. What you can do is go into your Pinterest account, go up to the top left corner, and go to Analytics Overview. In here, you want to check your analytics every month to see what's working. Pay attention to the saves, the outbound clicks, the engagement rate, and be able to adjust your strategy from there. Double down on the pins and boards that are driving results while cutting back on what's underperforming. So you can go through here and you can say, okay, I want to look at the last 90 days. I want to look at organic content, and I'm going to see, oh, there was a drop in my content. So let's look at what happened. Maybe it was something that dropped off. That was a trending pin. My impressions look pretty stable, but again, that's not something we're focused on. I want pin clicks, outbound clicks, saves. So looking at my pin click, looking at my outbound click, they look pretty stable. It looks like it did increase a little bit in mid-October. So maybe it's something that I need to look at in terms of my boards. It looks like here the saves started to go down. So maybe I need to pin some more with a call to action to save the pin. I can also look at what my top pins were and do outbound click, and then I can do saves. And now if you're looking at this every single month, then you'll be able to see if one of these drop off and are no longer in in the top 5 results for outbound clicks or saves. And that's also going to be able to tell you if there is something that you need to try to recreate a new fresh pin for. The other place you can look in your analytics is also your board. Make sure that you have boards with the right interest categories and keywords to be able to bring in the most traffic and the most outbound clicks possible so that you can focus on saving that first pin to the most relevant board and get the traffic and saves out of it that you are hoping to see. Growth happens when you learn and pivot based on data, not guesswork. And there you have it, the 7 best tips to grow your Pinterest account in 2025. Whether you're new to Pinterest or ready to level up your strategy, these tips will help you stay ahead of the curve and see real results. Remember, Pinterest isn't just about vanity metrics. I don't care about monthly views because you never know what's happening on the back end of that account. It's about creating a platform that brings your business visibility, leads, and sales. Don't forget my bonus tip to track your analytics like a pro. If you're ready to take your Pinterest strategy to the next level, please head over to the links in my description and sign up for my free Pinterest audit linked below. If you're ready to go all in, go ahead and book a pin chat with me today, and I'd love to discuss a conversational strategy to help you unlock your next level of growth on Pinterest this year. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so that you can get more Pinterest marketing tips. I'll see you in the next video.